Ohayou gozaimasu. It is Exapunks time, and I'm not sure. Yeah, it doesn't even show up behind the window. I have the game's manual, which is in the form of like a magazine in a PDF file, open in another window. So what we have to do here is we have file 300 here in the Wiscosk node on that's my computer, as it were, and I have to get the contents of that file to display on the sign. Each of these numbers in file 300 corresponds to a letter. 0 does nothing, it's just a blank space, 1 is A, and so on and so forth, until you have some basic punctuation at the end. So you've got A to Z, a blank space, A to Z, 0 to 9, full stop, question mark, exclamation mark, and that's what 39 is. So we can always see this ends with 3 exclamation marks, but whatever. I have to get that file onto what I don't know, to be perfectly honest. Signs accept messages in the form of a series of 3 number packets written to hash data. Okay, so we have to flow 3 numbers out at a time into hash data. So we're going to need 2 programs. So this program is going to grab 300. And XB is going to move to the other network. Right, and we can already tab through the program. We can see that XA picks up that file, XB moves, then they're out of instructions, so they just terminate. Program's working. Right. The issue is figuring out how to send that data. So it says 3 number data packets. So we need, I'm guessing, some kind of loop that will right, that's just a test if that says end of file. So if the cursor reaches the end of file, it just goes, okay, I'm done. Right. I can't type for shit because my fingers are numb. Yes, just grab 3 numbers at a time and feed them into hash data until empty. Unfortunately, what seems deceptively simple in this game often isn't. Right, so we want to copy F into M and then jump to loop. And if it hits the end of file, we want it to wipe the file and kill itself. Right, XA now should behave exactly as we want it to. It should pick up file 300. Then it should go, hey, here's the cursor on the left side here under the XA. You can see it in the file 300. It should say, hey, am I at the end of the file? No. Okay. That is false, so I will jump to send. Jumps into the send block. Goes, okay, I'll copy F into M and then wait for the other program to do its thing. And I will now sit there and do jack shit. So we need XP to start doing things. This may be just as simple as copy M into hash data. Right, this won't work to solve the puzzle, but I'm just seeing how the sign reacts to us dumping data into it. just cycle through this program. Well, X-Array behaved exactly as we expected. Unfortunately, the sign didn't. See what I mean? The file contains one character value for each. Oh! That is dirty! Oh, you dirty, dirty bastards! I've just figured it. Right, file 300 over here only contains the characters. The data packets contain the character, the row, and the column. So we have to go, okay, here's the first character. Why is it waiting for row, column? Oh, it does row, column, character. Row, column, yeah. Okay, so right now we need to make some way right. Let me demonstrate this. Right, we're just going to dump 1 1 into the 1 1 and then the data from M. Yeah, don't send it back to M. That would be bad. Right, so we're just going to dump 1 1 and then the content of file 300 into the sign. But watch what happens. Right, we go, oh hey, 1. There's the row, there's the column, there's the character. Right, because they will. Oh, column, character. There we see 1 1. It's just writing to that spot. Row 1, column 1. Oh, that is. See, we're just cycling through writing to that one spot. We have to figure out how to write to multiple spots, to multiple columns and rows. We've only got 50 lines of code that were allowed though, which makes it more difficult. I'm curious what the message says though. Then think about it. That's what the sign says. Okay. Suggestions welcome. So we might need a more complicated loop. Something that cycles a set number of times. Okay, I have an idea. Right, let's get rid of all that. Right. X is already zeroed, so that's fine. Yeah, that's right. You've got to figure out how the coordinates work and how to move the letters after each letter. So what I need to do first is write row 0. That's the top line. Row 1 is the middle. Row 2 is the bottom, which we just gained from our experiment. And then we need to write the letter to 0, 0, increment that to 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, so on, until we get to the end of row 0, increment the row to 1, repeat until done. THINK space ABOUT. We've only got 50 lines of code though. Like, if I had infinite lines of code, I could just do it the inelegant way. The issue is generating the numbers. Oh, you dumb bastard. Generating the numbers. We need a program to generate the numbers. the register here, M, it has two states, local and global. We can flip this between local and global mode and have another program control the number input. Right, so what this is going to do is I'm not sure the spacing matters, because it didn't give me any instructions saying it had to be on specific lines. It just said I had to copy the message. And with all those zeros in it, it looks like it's already spaced on its own. I just have to get it to center the right columns. Right, so what we can do here is we can go copy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 characters per row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's my space. Yeah. After the zeros is a new line. What it's the zeros bridge lines. So what you're gonna have is they're gonna have the text like centered on the sign. So like 3 zeros will end the line, and then another 3 zeros will put a space at the start of the next line. So if x is greater than 0, let's test if this works. Oh no, that can't. Right, that's gonna have to switch to the local register after copying the first 0. And then this needs to generate numbers. So we need this to generate test if x is less than 7. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, so this, if x is less than 7, send copy. Right, add 1 x1 and then right. Take the value of x, add 1 to it, write it back to x, jump back to the start of the loop. Right. We also need it to send the value 1K 100. Right, we're going to have that switch to local mode. Copy x to m. Right, so C, let's just run through the program, step through it and make sure it works. 7 with XB doesn't work, we don't have to worry about that. Right, so XC has jumped to 800, it switches to local mode. It goes, hey, X is less than 7. True. Jump to generate a new number. Copy X into M, which B should read, but B isn't programmed yet. Add 1. Well, of course, B can't read it. Yeah, XC is just... XC is advancing the cursor through the sign, if that makes sense. I haven't figured out how to make it jump to another column yet. Alright, copy M to F. No, copy 0 to F first, then copy M to F. Switch that over to local mode. No, 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 no. The loop has to cycle between modes. Oh, you fucker. Fuck. Right, so B needs to jump. It needs to go, hey, there's 7 characters to a row. We can use its X register to generate 2 loops. Or 3 loops, rather. And the key is doing it in enough lines of code now. We could simplify XC, but let's leave that alone for now. Could we... We can zero out the sign, so we can see what we're writing easier. Yeah, we gotta make a loop that switches modes multiple times per loop. Right, so test if X is greater than 0. If it is, right, this is... Actually, no, let's not worry about that for the moment. Let's ignore the column thing, we can add that in later. Well, we can write the new letters on top of the old ones, but clearing it will make it easier to see. No, it won't column itself because the column's determined by the data packet sent in. As you can see right now, it says waiting for row. Once it gets the row, it'll switch to waiting for column. And once it gets the column, it'll switch to waiting for character, and then loop back through those. Talking through this is actually making it a bit easier for me as well. Okay, so what this needs to do is jump to 800, switch to... go into its loop. Right, in its loop, it needs to go to... Shit, but we need some way for it to test whether it's... Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe I don't need to generate the numbers on a separate program. Maybe we can bake it into the loop for writing letters. XB is the one that sends the data packets to the sign. So what we need XB to do is go, hey, this is the row, hey, this is the column, which are numbers we have to generate ourselves. And then it has to switch mode back to global, grab the actual character from file 300, and then send that into the sign and loop all the way back around to do it again. I think we can generate the number here. Right, so, get this. Test if x is less than 7. I think I might be able to write the columns without even needing the other. Right, so if x is less than 7, it goes, hey, it adds 1 to x, then goes, hey, we should start writing to column 1. So copy 1 to t? No. Send t to 0 to... yeah, send... we can use the t register as a register that gets wiped after every use. Copy t to hash data. t1t. Yeah, that's right. A loop inside a loop, basically. The issue is doing it in few enough lines of code. That's why I'm thinking I might have to scrap the number generator in this. That's right. That's what the XP is doing. Now it goes, hey, there's 7 characters in the first line, so if it's less, and it increments that every character written. So if it gets to the end of... so when it gets to 7, it should go, hey, that's the end of first column. Add 1 to 8, jumps to the column 2, starts writing to column... row, rather. I really should change that to the proper. So we're not writing to columns, we're writing to rows. Right, copy t to data, add 1 to t. That's the 0 row. Right, copy 0 to hash data. That defines the row. Copy t to hash data. That will give us the first position. Add 1 to t. Mode to local. No, we don't need that anymore. Let's get rid of this bastard, it's confusing me now. Goodbye. That frees up a lot of lines of code as well. Right. Add 1 to t. Copy m to hash data. And jump back to the loop. Let's see if that writes the first. Right, so 0 goes in. It's waiting for the column. Right, it got the column, it got the row, got the column. M gets read out of XA. Boom. T cycles back through. No, it's right into the same. Why is T resetting? Oh, T resets on a test command. Oh, we can't use T because T resets on a test command. T resets, you guys. We could have it create its own memory. F is the file that the program is holding. So we can basically use a file as an extra repository for a number, which is what I'm attempting now. Right, so we take file. No, forgot to seek back one here. Right, so it jumps to the next node. Let's walk through it. Right, so we jump to the correct node. We make a file to have an extra bit of memory for ourselves. We now have an extra bit of memory. Put a 0 in that file, seek back to the start of the file. Good. We now have a 0 that we can use. A single number that we can make use of. X is less than 7. Okay, add 1 to X. Jump to the row. We're writing to row 1. Good. Copy 0, because we're writing to row 1. Copy F, which is also 0. Add. We've got the seek in the wrong order. Okay, let's get back to where we were. Right, copy the file content to data. Yes. Boom. That's now writing in position 0, 0. Seek back to the start of the file. Add 1. Copy M, which is being sent from XA. Jump to the loop. Boom. X is still less than 7. Go back to writing that row. Oh no. Oh, what went wrong? What went wrong? Why did you go wrong? You wrote the T perfectly. You wrote the T perfectly. Why did you error out? Oh, we need a seek there. We're seeking too late. There is no data for it to write. That's why it's erroring out. Copy 0 to data. Why? Copy F into data, okay. Why aren't you adding 1 into F? Oh, we need another seek. Alright, seek back onto the 0, add 1 to it, copy M, jump through the loop. 1, 2, 2, 3. Boom! We wrote a line! Fuck yeah! Oh, that feels awesome. Right, for writing row 2, we need to copy a 1. Yeah, it took 2 brains to get through that one. We need to 0 out F again. But we don't need it in the loop. This is going to overwrite line 1, isn't it? Or it's going to write to the wrong place, rather. Yeah, it's writing off the sign. Yeah, the code should be the same. The issue is I need to reset F. Oh, you glorious bastard. We just seek back to the start of F. We've generated the numbers. We don't need to generate them again. line 1 generates the numbers. We don't need to zero it at all. With that 0 to 7 in the file now, we have our coordinates. Oh, we're seeking back to the start each time like an idiot. I think I figured it out. We just need a single... But then that's going to jump back to the loop. We need to rewrite this loop here. Test for end of file. If end of file yeah, it just has to seek to a certain point because we've already generated the numbers. We don't need to rewrite them. We've done it. Right, so it jumps back to the start of the file, starts copying text into why are you only copying to position 1? Oh, we don't need the seek. Duh, we're actually cycling through the file. Yeah, that is bugging me as well. Fuck that sign. Meow. Think. Space, space, space. Writing onto the second line now. What is going on there? Okay. We know file line 1 writes perfectly fine. We can just skip to that. Let's see what's going wrong with... Oh shit, I stepped too far. Urgh. I'll be more careful stepping through it this time. Right, X is still less than 7, add 1 to it, jump to row 2. Seek back to the start of the file and then start writing. Right, copy 1 to data, yes. Copy file to data, yes. Copy M to data, yes. That is fine. You are not at the end of the file, so keep going with write 2. Copy 1 for the row. Copy F for the column, okay. Copy M data, yes. Still not at the end of the file. Keep writing. Right, so we write the zeros in perfectly fine. Copy 1 to data, yep. File and everything goes in. Writes the first character. Still not at the end of the file. Oh, does the file just not generate enough? Yeah, it gets to the end of the file. We need to write an extra number to the file. Oh, not copy, it's add. Duh. Quickly cycling through the code. We need an 8th position. The fuck? The fucking shit's happened there. Zero, zero, zero. What was... Sorry, I know, cycling through code again. What is the error out? Right, we add 1 to F. Cannot... Oh, I didn't seek back a place. It was trying to add 1 to nothing. It had nothing to write to. It had nothing to work with. Right, what am I fucking doing? I don't need 2 lines of code for that. I don't need to seek at all. There we go, we can just write a straight up write a number. We're not going back to that piece of code ever again. We can do what we want with it. Line 2, baby! Yeah! Question is now, how do we get line 3 to write? We're going to need a loop within a loop within a loop. Because we're only testing for the first line end there. Yeah, I have a feeling the spaces are off too, but let's just get it writing first. Let's just figure out generating numbers and writing to the file. Right, so that only gives us 1 loop split. If x is less than 7, we need to... Oh, hayo gozaimasu. I don't know why I felt the need to say that. Shit, come on, think. Yeah, the loop moving from row 2 to row 3 now has to go onwards. We've got a loop that jumps from 1 to 2, and we need to add in another loop while preserving our existing loops. So if it's less than 7, add 1, go to row 1. We need to change the... We need to change the false. Text x is less than 7 plus... No, there's 8 columns, so it should be 6. Let's put 14 in and just see what happens. I think if x is less than 14, carry on writing as you were. If not, jump to a new row. Good, that doesn't count as a line of code. Let's just see if it cycles properly. Yeah, that's the idea. So that if it passes the first test, it writes to the first row. If it passes the second test, it writes to the second row. What was X at when it started glitching? I think okay, X is 7. Right. X is not less than 7, so it starts writing to row 2. And then starts the write process. See, we're not writing to X anymore here. I think that's the issue. Yeah, we need to be writing to X in this loop. We need to, because we're not telling X to increment. We're not telling it that we've moved on from where it stopped being tested the first time, because the first edition's part of the test. Okay, so that is now looping properly. Alright, so we should need those 3 lines of code in there. That is a full 50 lines of code. Jesus. We need to simplify some of this code somewhere. I'm in. Right, so now we've got the first 2 lines written. It's going to go, okay, it's more than 7. Go to the second test. Yes, it's more than 14. I guess we're done. Right, so then it'll break out of that into writing the 3rd row. Seek back to the start of the file so it has the numbers. There probably is, yeah. There probably is a way to keep it incrementing by 1. Oh, I forgot to rewrite the line of code. Why did you only write to the first position, you jackass? Why did you do that? What's wrong with you? Why? Why? Come on, get to the bit where you're messing up. Right, fail that test. Bam. Okay, back to the start of the file. Row 3, column 0, copy M, which is a 0. Right, cycle back through, copy M, 0 again. Column, character, M, 0. God damn, all these fucking zeros. Oh, we've put this. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. We need to break that out into a loop of its own. Otherwise, it's just going to keep doing the seek. We only need to seek once, not every loop. Now we're missing 2 letters off the end. Why are we missing 2 letters off the end? Yeah, I know it's the spacing, but the spacing's dictated by this file. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. There's 27 characters. Yeah, we need to find a way to ignore some of the zeros, I think. But how? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We need to write 1 0. Thing is, X, we might need a loop in. We need to rewrite the code for this bad boy. Let's rewrite this thing's entire loop. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have it go, hey, if F is 0, just fucking move on. Just jog on. Oh no, that won't. We need to send some of the zeros though, for the spacing. Oh no. Oh no. One, 2, 3, 4. No, I God damn it, I think my code was actually okay. See, it's supposed to look like that. Watch what ours writes as. It gets the first line right, but the second line's off by 1 space. There are 8 characters. Not 7. We don't need to ignore zeros at all. That's right, isn't it? The A needs to be under the I? Where was ours? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we can't ignore the zeros, we need them. The zeros are correct. If you look at the solution, the zeros are needed to space that file like that. We need to move that middle line back by 1, and I have no idea how. So right 2 is off by 1 place? So line 1 writes correctly. Let's just step through it and see where. Right, 0, 0, 0. Go to writing 2. We don't need that line anymore. We don't need to write another 8. Because now we're cycling to 8. Yeah, that's what I was figuring out. Trying to start the write 2 loop back a space. Zero. Sorry, it's not clicking with me, just... Right, so now it's 8. That's row 1 finished. It goes bam, add 1. I'm not understanding why we're writing too late. Yeah, you're on the right track thinking if-then terms. It's just the... I'm missing something here. It's something stupidly simple, like changing one number. Okay, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. We have our positions generated. Okay. X is now not... Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, X is not less than 8. There's an extra 0 being written already. Seek -1 moves the cursor in the file back 1 place. Because after every time you manipulate the file, the cursor moves 1 space, like when you're typing. So seek just moves it back. We're just pressing the back arrow, basically. Why is there an extra... There was an extra 0 written, I'm sure of it. Right, that's the 5th character written. We're still on the same loop. Seventh character written. 6th character written. 7th character written. 8th character written. Right, so now all 8 characters have been written to that line. There is nothing else we can do there. Right. XA is prepared already for the next line. Go back to the start of our file, jump to write 2. Yeah, that's... Like, we're waiting on the 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're waiting on the 11th character already, but we're only in position 10. Yeah, we're a character ahead. Once we jump into that next loop, we're ending up a character ahead, and I don't know why. What is wrong with you? That's why I don't get how it's skipping a position. I don't understand that. Can we just... Have I just been incredibly dumb and I'm... I was incredibly dumb. Right, we should have some termination code in there. Actually, we don't need to skip through it anymore. Think about my penis. It terminates too early now. It terminates too goddamn early. Let's just try putting in a blank hop, see what happens. Maybe we just need that one extra cycle to... See, but it's breaking out of the loop on the previous right. Let's just slowly cycle through it. I want to see how XA is breaking out of its loop and the timing of it. Right, we're getting towards the end of the file now. Right, I think what's happening is it's breaking out of the loop on its next step. So it jumps to the loop, goes, hey, am I at the end of the file? No. Send the final number. Okay, final number is sent. At this point, this guy just has to copy that out, and it's done. Right, you have copied it out, and you are not... Oh, he's not end of file. Oh, it's this test that's breaking it. It's the XB end of file test. We can't end of file there. Watch, if we play this now, where X doesn't clean itself up, there, see, XA terminates properly and the write happens properly. How do we get this to terminate? I think that'll work. Now XA is terminating too early. Yeah, something weird happened there. Scrub through the code quickly. Right. Its file volume is still less than 9. Keep writing. Keep writing. Why are you suddenly skipping a fucking spot, you prick? Why? Yeah, that's the plan. But I don't understand why it's skipping a spot here. Now. Right. Oh, the test is... The test... We can't test that. We can't test the file, people. Testing the file moves the cursor forward one. Hang on, no we can't. If we test it and then immediately seek -1... we just have to reset it, I think, after we... Let's fine-tune in that test, see if that works. It all terminated, but it didn't pass. Why didn't you pass? Oh, we're writing to the wrong spaces now? How has our test messed that up? Okay, right, start writing row 3. What is wrong with you? Jump back to the start of the file. Yes, the file is correct. Copy F into data, okay. Send the character, okay, but we have already moved forward, that's fine. Test moves us forwards again, the seek puts it back to where it was. We continue writing. I don't get why we're suddenly writing a space off. See, we're suddenly writing a space off and I don't know why. Maybe if we move the seek to a better position. Yeah, we're still writing a space early. Good point. If it doesn't seek, it messes up the... Yeah, you're right. But it's behaving in a way that I'm not expecting it to. If it seeks 1, it moves forward 1. If it seeks -1, it moves back 1. Let's just remove that test and make sure it writes properly. Make sure I haven't screwed up somewhere else and just not noticed it. It was the previous loop. It was this. It was this throwing it off. This line here. Because we're adding 1 every loop of that, the file number goes up from 8 to 9. So when we're reading from it, we've got an extra... We've got an extra... maybe I've misthought this. Fuck it. Program run! Didn't write at all. Why didn't you write? What is wrong with you? Why are my tits on fire? Right, seek back to the start of the file. Okay. Start writing, you bell end. Oh, hang on a fucking minute. Row 1's generating these. We don't need to add... Wait, no, we're not adding to the file. We're adding to X. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This should be the first character on the next line. But it's already written it to a blank space. And that's throwing everything. Yeah, it does seem like an end of file problem now. See if we can manipulate that file. Remove the value highlighted by the file cursor from the currently held file. Okay, so we can delete values from the file. Let's reset our code to what it was. Make sure it starts writing again. Right, we don't have a test here, so it's not. Nine 1827. That is writing again. Okay. We still haven't solved the... Yeah, we can delete the unnecessary thing. At the end of writing the second line, Test if f equals 9. If it... Oh, that's going to hang it though. If it... No, it isn't. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. If f equals 9, we'll jump back to do something else. Jump to the void. The fuck broke there? Why are we getting an extra space? I don't even know how. Oh, we don't. Is that what we're missing? Okay, this can suck my giant hairy balls. We are just going to... We've broken it. We know that writes. We know it works. So we're going to base our code off of that. We're not incrementing anymore. Okay, so one writes generates the numbers. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're on position 10 already. And we're still writing to row 1. I felt like we were so close and then the code stopped making sense, and then, you know, I'm just going to wipe this whole fucking thing and start over. See, look how far ahead we are on... With... Like, why is that ending up so far ahead? Maybe it was 8 was right. So we remember we changed those. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 is currently in the register, which is the first. Good. Good. The register is now correct for row 2. But why you... I forgot why I'm seeking. Right, that's the number generation code that's seeking. X less than 16 is row 3. I think I've got that wrong. I think we've got that jumping to row 2 just fine. Really should start. Start putting notes on our code so we can understand it. Right, that writes the row, generates the F numbers. We've got that working. God damn it. Seek back to the start of F. Oh man, you should try their it's like a fake TRS-80 where you've got like an 8. It's sort of like an 8-thread CPU that you have to program in assembly, in like a fake assembly language. It is, yeah, just that will fry your brain. It'll be like, hey, build a digital signal processor out of this fucking calculator CPU, and you're like, where do I even start? And then you do it and you feel like a bloody genius. Outline can be moved down to make it easier to understand. Because we still need to be writing to X to tell it that we're still moving on. Hey, I've got a whisper. Someone's whispered me. That's nice. And it says R. Oh, Jesus, this... Let me get Cart a link of the stream. Just give me a second. Okay. Cart is invited. I also now have the manual up. Let's get back to our code. Okay, so, oops. Right, so we can write through 1, perfectly fine. Generating our numbers up to 8. Start writing row 2, seek back to the start of the column counter. Copy the file in, copy the letter in, gets ready for the next letter. I didn't loop it. It's only a... Don't worry about the loop there being wrong, it's just to test it'll actually write. See, it's a position off again. Now it's 2 positions off. Right, so 9 and 16 on the X is right. Okay, so we clear the sign, we create the column count, we test for position 1 for row 1, it's fine. We test for row 2, it's fine. We write to row 1 if it tests right. Okay, so we're testing row 1's testing in fine. In theory, that's all we need. I think. To get it writing properly. Why are you being a bell end? Why are you doing this to me? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Fine-tuning the X doodad. We have no way of breaking out of that, I think. Yeah, we've got no way of breaking out of that. Need to jump back to the loop. Oh, we're not counting row positions with X. We're counting actions taken. Oh, I've misunderstood how X was working this whole time. Because look, X is still going up every time it's tested. So we're testing actions, not... I actually think that line of code there is in the wrong place and should be there. Maybe I don't need that piece of code at all. Now X doesn't increment. Yeah, here we see me break it again. Let's put it back how it was. Make sure that works. It does not. See, row 1's not writing to X, but row 2 is, because row 1's writing from up here. Yeah, that's it. We need to increment by 1 after every action, and then count the actions. So what am I getting wrong? Copy 1. After row action, row 2 complete, we move it down. Yeah, that's right. But now row 2's not writing properly. Our tests are... Why are our tests wrong? They were working before. We need to rethink the loop, I think. I think we've got the loop wrong. The rights work. We know the rights work. Enjoy my Discord. In fact, I'll move that over to the other window. Oh, I think I'm doing the loop wrong. I think we have fudged the loop. It creates the column counter file, okay. Yeah, this game alone. Like, this is the one bundle game out of that entire monthly choice that I am 100% into. I've tried most of the others and I either already had them or they're not very good. Shenzhen's excellent. I definitely recommend Shenzhen. Okay, that should be the end of that file. So we're writing character. No, we don't. Right, character 8 should now be waiting to be written. But we've still got a write waiting on this line. We just wrote a 9th character to the first line. Yeah, Akami would have been worthwhile. I'm stumped. I am genuinely stumped. We had it writing and then it stopped writing and then... I don't know. I really don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'm not understanding anymore why it isn't working. My brain's fried. Should we just scrap it and start over? I kind of feel like I should just scrap this code and start again. Okay, we'll save this because we know it's... Let's start again! And let's actually put notes in our code properly. Yeah, what we did at the start worked, and then it stopped working and I couldn't get it working again. Even though I felt like I put it back to how it was. That's why I'm just sort of going back to basics and trying to figure it out. Right, so he grabs 300, marks a loop. Test end of file. I think it needs a seek there because the test will move it forward in the file. We'll test it in a minute. Maybe we don't need that seek. If it's true, seek to end yourself. If it's false, send data. Test if all data is sent. Right, we just send F to M there. Copy F to M, and then jump to loop. Good, it's copying F into M, fine. Right, that one works. That one works. Oh, Daniel-san. I feel like we have... I feel like we have just, I don't know, failed majestically, like such... Right, so we clear the sign, create column count. So we make a file, copy a 0 into it, seek back 1. That puts us back at the start of that file. Boom! Okay, we have a starting column count. We can start writing to we have a way to write rows, we have a way to write columns, we have data to write. We're getting there. We are getting there. Right. Yep, the action count, I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that. Just give me a second. Right. We will also initiate the row. No, we don't need to initiate row counter. It's already 0. Right, check for row. Text if x is less than 8, we can fine tune that number, so let's just no, that's not fair. No, the comma can be. The comma just denotes code not a line not to execute. It just skips that line, so you can write whatever you want in there to make notes. Oh, yeah, yeah, we can do that. Good idea. Good idea. Okay. Right, let's just quickly run that code and make sure it works. Okay, good. Good. Right, so if it tests into row 1, it needs to copy a 0 to data to say it's on row 1, copy F to data to say that it's on, to tell it that it's in the 0 position. It needs to add 1 to F and write it back to the F file. Increment the cursor. Right. Then we need to copy the actual character to the sign. And once we're done with that, we need to jump back to the loop. Oh no, we need to increment X to say there's an action. To say an action has happened. Okay, that should write row 1. It wrote nothing. Do we need to seek back there? Okay. We need to seek back before the write happens. Okay, so we seek back, we write the F. We need to seek back again after the write happens. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 is in the register right now, but we are going to. That's 7 written. Right, copy 0, seek back 1, writes a 7. Right, 8 is in the register right now, so we write 8. Bam. Action count's gone up. We're at the end of the row. Test if it's less than 8. It is no longer less than 8. Ignore row 1, go to test 2. I think row 1 is writing. Okay, right, row 2 gets more complicated because we have to seek back to the start of the file. And then jump to write in column 2. You set cursor to 0, okay. Right. Right, write in row 2. So we need to copy a 1 into data. In fact, let's copy that code and then modify it to save a lot of typing. I've lost connection to FERC. Damn you, FERC. Okay. Right, so we write the row info to row 2. We've already seeked back to the start, but that doesn't matter. Copy the cursor position in. Increment the cursor, which we don't need anymore. But I think we still need the seek. It depends what it is, Bell. If it's a register, it'll just overwrite it. If it's an add or a subtract or something, it'll work with the numbers you give it. If it's the sign, it just does whatever it's expecting with that number. Right. So that should be number 7 written in, number 8 written in. Right, so now we're writing into I forgot to loop it. Temporary loop time. I've got too many seeks, haven't I? In row 2. We don't need to seek there because we've already seeked. We've already done the seeking. What went wrong? Why are you Do we not need the seeks at all? Why are we just ending up... Oh, because it's going back through row 2's... We need to avoid going through row 2 ever again. We need its own testing here. Right. That number isn't going to work, I know it isn't. But here's what we're going to do, is just test it. We're one... Okay, we're 1 over again. So we need that to be 15, maybe? We're still 1 too far. Maybe that needs to come down to 7? That's going the opposite way, so it needs to go up to 9. Okay, it appears that row 2 wrote properly. Oh yes, we are definitely using that. Okay, I think we can just reuse this code again with the updated info. What was it? 9, 15. We're adding 6. Let's just call it 21 and see what happens. Yeah, 26 sounds like it might be right, actually. I think we just need to fine-tune the numbers in if this writes correctly. It wrote nothing. Okay, let's just skip through row 1. Okay, row 2 was written properly. It's starting to write row 3. That should be the 3 zeros. Oh, no, there's more zeros to come. Yeah, the increment count is just too small. I think you're right with 26. I think you're spot on the money. I hope you're spot on the money. You are... How the fuck shits did we end up writing so far off? We need to step through it and look at the action count when it gets to the end of this. Right, 18. We are writing row 3. 19. Is it this one that's off? Is that supposed to be 15? Is that what I've done? Think about tea, yes. Think about tea. Tea is excellent. You should drink tea. Oh, bollocks, I hit the wrong key. Right. I have a call. Hi, Bob. I'm just streaming a bit of Shenzhen, trying to solve a puzzle, so just give me a minute.
Yeah, no rush. Can swap over to Insurgency afterwards if you like.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go and grab a jumper, actually, I'm cold. Be right back.
Where are we going wrong? Fill with the new X. You know, let's just remove that test. For now. And just have it loop through right 3 constantly to see what happens. One, two. We're 1 space off. I think that needs to be 18. Yes! We have it writing in the correct positions.
Aru?
That only took like 3 hours to solve. We just need to get it to break out of the loop now. Test effects is like, I think it was 27. Oh, this was a crazy hard puzzle. You have to write to a sign and I'm done.
Good stuff.
Yes! Oh, that feels good to finally do. I've been working on that since about 7 o'clock this morning.
Is that Shenzhen IO?
No, it's Exapunks.
Oh, right. I thought you said Shenzhen.
It's very similar to Shenzhen.
Hmm.
Right, some Insurgency.
Indeed. Hopefully
Yeah, I streamed.
File this time.
I streamed 2 hours of that puzzle, and I'd been working on it for maybe an hour, hour and a half before that. So yeah, that took about 3 hours to solve.
Hmm.
And yes, Bell, you did help. Fine-tuning the X values as an action count was definitely the way to go. That was more yours.
That's what matters.
That was more his solution than mine. No, I'm not updating my stream. Screw you. Fine. I'll update the stream.
For some Insurgency.
You happy now it's updated? Or it should be. I hit the edit. There we go, it just took a while.
Insurgency.
Did you get the invite, or am I set to offline mode like a bell end?
No, you're not in game.
I should be now.
You sent me the invite, but you weren't in game. Oh, god damn it. Give me a minute to re-customize my character. For some reason, it's removed all of my equipment and stuff.
Yeah, I see that sometimes on the starting screen, that it's fine in game.
Oh, there we go. It updated the moment I went into it.
Yeah, just the main menu doesn't load them sometimes. Bell says hi, Bob. I think we've played together before.
Hey, Fail Earth.
I think we played... No, we didn't play... Space Hulk. He has Space Hulk, though.
Name doesn't ring any bells.
I'm sure we've played something.
Wait a minute, actually, yes. Name does ring a bell.
Bellatar Red Fox. I think he goes by Red Fox in game.
We did play something. Oh, the name's familiar anyway.
Yeah. What the hell could we have played?
Destiny 2, maybe?
That's probably it. Yeah, it will have been. I remember he was struggling to run it.
No.
Yeah.
I'm going Commander then.
Yes, so. I can switch if you want Breacher. Oh wait, no I can't. All the slots are full. Stuck with us, Rolls.
Yep. So who's my observer then?
Honestly, I'd just play it as a rifleman if you've got a random as your observer. Mac 10. He's on Bravo. Who's the guy with the G3?
We'll see how it goes.
That's right. Bell says he could run Destiny 2 just fine. It chokes out his audio feed. His voice was breaking up and being all shitty. We could barely understand it.
That might be it. Definitely remember the name anyway. We played something.
Yeah. Man, I've ended up being on the PC for like 2 hours more than I expected. I was just going to solve that puzzle in Exapunks and then go look after the dogs.
But now the dogs are just eating all the dicks in the universe.
They've got some treats and they've just been out. Well, they've been out at like 7:30, so they've probably shit everywhere by now.
Pow! Right in the pooper.
Like I don't mean to be cruel to them, but you know they've probably already shit somewhere, so you know an extra half hour isn't going to hurt at this point. Exactly. The dog
lost my observer already.
Fail.
Full resupply up here as well.
I really don't like getting it so early. I'd rather it be on Charlie or Delta. There's a lot of dudes up there, be careful if you move up.
Yeah, like you said, I'm just going to play it as rifleman.
There's not really much choice when you have an observer that doesn't communicate or be on voice or anything, so... Nice.
I suppose when we get on point, he'll at least do something. Because he'll be on point, assuming he doesn't die.
Oh yeah, good idea. You better calling your mortars and stuff at the top of the hill.
Yep. There's still no mortars on hardcore, but yeah.
Oh, shit. Drone. My bad.
No drones either, that's insurgents.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Helicopters. Helicopters and autocannons.
I need more sleep. More sleep and less weed. That's what I need.
Well, maybe not. He's back at the previous point still somehow.
I think... Yeah,
something like that.
I'm on Delta with you. And yes, Insurgency Sandstorm is getting a console release, which has pissed off a lot of the PC community because things haven't been fixed. And won't be fixed.
Going to be fixed.
People are pissed about the new patch. The kill cam's optional. You know, like when you die in, for example, Call of Duty, and it shows you
Yeah.
your killer where they are? That's optional.
Okay.
So people who have it on in PvP have an advantage over people who have it off. There's 2 of them up there, right where that strafe's coming down. Fantastic. Oh shit, there's 48 seconds left.
Yeah, we still have a while to go yet.
I thought we were moving up already.
No, some people are just pushing forwards to get more kills. There's fucking nothing at the back here.
Yeah, those guys that push forward seem to be killing them all.
Hey, they're dying, that's what matters.
Nothing wrong with an easy defense.
Yep. I got a couple at the back finally. Literally 2.
It's like, hey, I have a spare gas tank in this race, it's optional, but of course I'm going to use it because more room. Yeah, exactly. He's talking about the death cam. It's like, why wouldn't you use it in PvP? It gives you an advantage. It's basically cheating.
Hacks.
The co-op players are pissed that we're losing technicals, because why?
Yeah.
They said it's for performance reasons, but you know, it runs well enough.
Yeah, it runs fine.
Optimize your fucking game properly instead of just removing things. The AI fixes being dropped to piss people off as well, as expected. At this point, basically, the devs are just relying on us getting a shiny new map and a couple of guns to mollify us.
Yeah.
And the game's in a death spiral.
Power right in the pooper.
So after this next patch, all we've got is there may be 2 more guns. Maybe. Like, there's a bunch of unfinished guns in the fucking game's code. Modders are gonna have a field day with this. I think they're just gonna tear it apart and shit. Gamers be angry, you're like COD.
So modders are going to have to fix it for us, huh?
I don't think it's being entitled in this case. I think the devs are just making shit decisions. Really shit decisions. Like, we don't...
Pretty much.
I wouldn't say we're entitled to, like, infinite support or anything, but...
We should be entitled to a game that works, though. You know, the game we paid for.
Yeah, and them pulling back their promises, especially just being like, nah, we're not fixing shit. Like, if they'd cancelled the extra guns and been like, yeah, we're going to focus on fixing things, that'd have been good. People would have been happy with that. I'd have been happy with that.
Because that's the thing, the game is broken, they've acknowledged that, and now they're not fixing it.
But it won't matter, because they've got their console released, they'll get their big pile of money.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think this game will just die on consoles. I don't think it'll get a player base.
Yeah, it's not the sort of thing that does well on consoles. They prefer their fast-paced, arcadey, COD-style gaming.
Yeah, I think maybe standard mode will have some players for a while, and then they'll just get bored of what little content there is, and the game will die. He wouldn't go down.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with stuff like COD. It's popular for a reason. It's just
I love a good bit of COD. I just don't want to deal with its players.
Yeah. These more sim-based games just don't do so well on consoles. It's not what they want to play.
There's going to be crossplay with the PC players as well. Make of that what you will.
Must be downstairs.
I'll go look. In fact, I'll defend downstairs since nobody's doing it. PC gamers are generally more adult anyways. Yeah. Having that barrier of entry to PC gaming, that little bit of technical knowledge you need to fix issues, I think that just eliminates the like 12-year-olds and people who just want to play a game and don't give a shit about anything else.
Yeah. Hey look, my observer's fecked off again.
Not surprised there. I'm running low on ammo too, and the ammo box isn't working for me. Ooh, Molotov, I want that. I'm going to cover that door to your left with it.
Go for it.
Ah, there were guys up there, just beamed him with a Molotov. Oh, they've got a test for meat now! Fuck! I got Harry.
Did rather. I'll fall back to this corner.
I'll cover downstairs then.
Where's that gunship?
There it is. That took a while to set up.
Did rather, didn't it?
The people I play console with are either around my age or they're actually good at whatever I happen to play. You know?
Oh, it's not that there are no good players on consoles, it's just the average. The typical player tends to be younger.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
No. It just tends not to be the sort of people I'm as interested in playing with. Then again,
To be honest.
because they're younger doesn't mean they're dickheads.
That's true.
I think just as many assholes that are older.
I think this game's less toxic than most, but has more crap players.
Yeah. Still not as bad as Endless Space, though.
Oh, Fractured Space, yeah.
God, that player base was... I really don't know how they knew how to breathe.
Speaking of Endless Space, Endless Space 2 got delayed.
Oh?
I think it pushed it back by like 2 months or something like that.
40-1. Career average 6.72. I can live with that. Got 21 kills with fire support.
Very nice. Even
I could go for Hillside.
We just played Hillside.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did. That was Hillside.
Did we? Oh.
We'd just play the same map again if we chose that. Same. Yeah, we were security as well, so it's just the same map again.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hillside's the one in the snow.
Yeah,
I remember starting off at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah. That's the one. We just skipped the first few points. Started like halfway through.
Fair enough then.
Yeah.
I might have to go and Nozomi's getting antsy.
No worries. You can always bring her in to set the PC with you.
Yeah, hold on.
Right,
Open the door.
You know how to open doors, don't you, baby? Yeah, you do. That whatever, bitch.
Go
I'm a
stupid.
baby. And I am a baby. No, actually, I won't.
Glorious 50
And
cal.
I'll snipe with my shotgun. Whee! So I heard you like grenades.
I do. You should throw one on the road.
I was too busy trying to shoot you in the face. And Nozomi was making me jump. She
Belle
just
says
spam me
hi,
in the space
baby.
bar. Hey, beautiful. You're a popular baby. Popular baby.
The world's youngest streamer.
Quite possibly, actually. She started. It's the first time she was in a stream. She was about 3 weeks old, maybe 4.
Bloody hell. I bet that I'd hold the record for youngest baby on stream.
Quite possibly.
What? There is no inspect weapon button, Belle. You can hold the reload button to check your magazine, but that's it. Breakpoint's update's coming later this month as well.
Oh.
They're removing...
Taking out all of the pay-to-win shit.
Yeah, sort of. They're adding in a mode where it isn't there, basically.
Right.
The new mode will have no tiered loot, so it won't be Divisions or Destiny style. It'll just be old-fashioned pick-up gun is gun.
Yeah.
And then you've got like
Don't play with that, please, baby girl.
Then there's like the exploration mode options of like turning off the map, so you have to follow directions and stuff. It'll all be the more severe injuries. Getting shot always causes an injury, for example.
So you mean the stuff they originally advertised it as being?
Yes, basically. They are bringing the game up to par with what they advertised it as.
Oh, Ubi.
I'm actually quite proud of them for admitting, hey, we fucked up, this game's shit and we're going to fix it.
So am I, but it's not the first time they've done it.
True.
They keep doing it deliberately and waiting for the pushback, then fixing it afterwards to win the respect back, rather than just fixing it in the first place. Not sure how I feel about that.
I think they were just genuinely clueless for a while.
Maybe.
They were like, hey, we reinvented Assassin's Creed and Division's doing well, so make everything like what? Ooh, I got the guy in the head. Glorious.
That's possible.
And then it all just sort of backfired at once as those games started, coming out around the same time.
Yeah. That is possible. We'll just see how they do.
I'm certainly looking forward to the new patch. It'll be nice to play that game in a decent state. So I did enjoy it, I just hated the stupid loot progression. It's like, hey, you can't go into this area because your gun's too weak.
Yeah.
And it's just like, why?
It's not the Division.
Yeah, it's like in stealth
and even
headshots.
Then you could go in, you'd just get twatted.
I mean, you can in Breakpoint, but the big... Fuck. Right, what I was trying to say is... When you're in stealth, it's one-shot kills if you get them in the head.
Yeah.
But as soon as you break stealth, the numbers start mattering.
Yeah.
So, like, you could have a pistol that only does 1 point of damage, and so long as you're in stealth, you're fine.
But the moment you get out of it, you get...
Yeah, you're underpowered, you're just suddenly crap. And I think that's what really pissed players off about it, rather than it being there. Because if it just forces you to either play perfectly or fail. And you can't have fun going in, guns blazing or whatever.
Unless you grind first.
Yeah, and it really is a grind to get good guns too.
Is it as bad as Shadow of War? Which literally
You mean-
took like 50 hours of grinding.
You mean
to be able to do the
prefix or
last mission.
post-fix Shadow of War?
Prefix.
It's not as bad as that, but yeah, you are talking like, I don't know, 10, 15 hours of grind to finish a 6-hour game.
That's still too much.
Also fighting what's-his-fuck with the 4 UAVs. Yes, the bastard end boss. He's a dude that has like 3 UAVs that shoot down all your grenades and bullets and stuff, making him appear invincible.
Yeah, that's shit.
The thing is, you can just cheese it, because his drones won't shoot mines. So just put mines on the floor, and he'll just walk around killing himself. It's so dumb. Shit, I'm taking a lot of fire.
Hey, baby girl, what you doing? Oh, no, press that. I don't want to change my class.
Wow, I am just getting hammered up here. They really don't like me.
She's put my gun away.
Didn't even know you could do that.
No, she hasn't actually. I'm just running. Never mind. Nozomi, stop making me stand up. I need to shoot that guy. Oh, baby.
Lucky bell end. One sprinting across the rooftop. I was tracking him and fired, but I hit a vase.
Oh,
And the vase pinged off of the roof and didn't go. That'd have been a brilliant kill though if the vase had hit him with enough force to kill him.
What do they have against Rihanna? The music isn't that bad, is it?
Rihanna? What now?
Somebody started a vote kick against Rihanna.
Oh, I didn't see that.
The music isn't that bad, is it?
I mean, I wouldn't listen to it.
Speaking of, did you hear about that woman, Cardi B, who used to drug people and rob them?
What?
Yep, one of her victims said it was still better than listening to her music.
Oh, that is a brilliant quote.
Yep. I'm gonna reload. It'll be about a week. Oh, I'll die. I got Malayed.
Downstairs?
He's round that corner on the top of the middle stairs. He's just round that corner. To your right. There's my corpse. There's him.
Yeah, he's dead.
Definitely. Do-do-do, baby. Do-do-do, baby. Do-do-do, baby.
Right on the roof. Cheeky squats.
Do-do-do, baby. And I got insta-kill from the roof.
I just shot the guy up there. There must be another one.
Apparently there's another one. I was just there toddling along and then I'm dead.
Nope, no one up here.
There's so much shooting you. There he is.
Fuck! I just checked out
round
there.
The corner. You can actually get round the corner on a little awning.
I didn't know that.
That's where he must have been, the sneaky stag. Danger close.
I hope they're doing the job downstairs.
Yeah, they're doing okay. Not great, but okay.
Oh, I got him right in the arse. He had a 50 cal. Get off, you bastard.
That's fuck all now. And once you killed him, now he has an assault rifle.
Nice look at his 50 cal.
I saw him with an AKS.
The one I shot off the roof?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. It's this one here that I shot that had a 50 cal.
Oh. Right then.
Yo, guys, frag out! I'm going to reload. Changing my magazine.
If I had bullets in my gun.
Indeed. Most certainly would. Glorious PKM.
It's weird. There's usually guys in the shanty town.
Yeah. Maybe it's because we got foot booked.
Maybe.
Quite a few of us died.
I do know that if you have a compatible like 5.56, you can salvage an enemy clip and use that one instead. Yes, you can salvage compatible magazines.
You can also salvage a drum magazine and convert all of your magazines into drums sometimes. Sometimes it only gives you one, other times it'll give you all drum mags, which is nice.
So stupid.
Gonna go in the back,
Is that
actually.
a friendly I'm shooting at? Is that a friendly on the 3-story building? No response.
Well, if it is, then they should have said
it's
something.
a friendly. He really should have spoken up. If I was less patient, I'd have shot him right in the back of the head.
What are you saying, baby?
I'm gonna stay at the gas station.
Dicks! I shot right between his legs. I need to pee.
Okay.
Come on, baby, let's go.
Yeah, it would be cool if you could put your existing rounds into another magazine and salvage them, and have less magazines but more full ones. You could do that kind of thing in Receiver, which is also getting a sequel, and I highly recommend you play. Go play Receiver. It's not very long, and it's all about manipulating your gun. Like, say you have a revolver, for example. You'll have one button to flip open the cylinder, one button to work the shell ejector, a button to put bullets in. You'll like rotate it with your mouse wheel. You'll have another button to close the cylinder, one to cock the hammer. Receiver's fantastic. I really can't recommend that game enough if you want to mess up. If you want like a more detailed gun simulation again.
I am alive and not dead. Good stuff. Oh, I'm now 2 points behind.
That sucks.
Oh well. Won't take me that long to catch up. Where'd that ammo go? Oh, god damn it, it vanished.
Yeah, there'll be some on Echo.
It just took me about 3 weeks to get there.
Guy,
It didn't vanish when they got the point, though.
guys, we've got a guy lagging a point behind. Can we just hold up for about 30 seconds while he catches up?
Yeah, the ammo didn't vanish when they got the point. It was when I went downstairs to get a new gun. It was gone when I went back up.
Oh, it's weird.
So it seems like it doesn't despawn until it's out of sight.
That's a good way of handling it.
Hmm.
You caught up now, yeah?
More or less.
Good, because they're starting to move.
Just getting some extra ammo.
Thank you for waiting a few seconds, guys. Much appreciated.
Yeah, babies exist.
Got to find tips for the fun. Yes. Once I get VR, I'm going to lose days in H3 VR. I would play the shit out of H3 VR. Have you seen H3 VR, Al?
Me?
Yeah.
No. What's H3?
It's like Counter-Strike in VR, but all the guns and stuff are actually detailed, and you can play them, and you have to load properly and everything.
I really should get my VR set up on the PC.
God, I want VR so bad. Really need to fill in my universal credit form and see if I can get back paid. Mainly to clear my overdraft and hopefully have extra left over to get a VR headset.
Yeah.
I could just start putting money away from what Simon gives me, actually.
That'd work too.
Just use like any extras I earn from reviews. And
Yeah.
just like don't put that in my bank at all.
Basically, at this point, I think you just need to fill in the universal credit and get paid.
Oh, definitely.
Never mind back pay.
I had an anxiety attack when I was supposed to go see my doctor, so I didn't do it last week.
Yeah, I know about that.
I shit myself inside out. My arsehole was destroyed.
Yep, know all about that, mate.
And,
No point in me going down there.
It's getting worse.
Unfortunately, that's what happens.
Like that's just normal. Like it just develops over time.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's the problem with anxiety. You start getting anxious about being anxious.
Oh, I didn't even consider it that way.
Anxiety is a condition that will cause itself. You start getting anxious about having an anxiety attack, so you have an anxiety attack out of anxiety, which just reinforces itself. It's fucking horrible.
I really need to get that appointment with a therapist. I think you get something like 6 appointments with a therapist.
They do an assessment first, which is up to 3, and then they decide from there.
I don't like talking about it, but you know, if it's getting worse, maybe it's worth a try. At least the doctor will give me anti-anxiety meds.
Yeah, maybe paroxetine like I'm getting. That seems to be the go-to.
Because for universal credit, I'll have to go to a ID verification meeting. Yeah. And there's no way I'm gonna do that at the moment. I'm just gonna not turn up if I have to go through that. Okay, you used to be fine just going to the shops, like not even that long ago.
That was a really bad call.
It really was. But like I've got to just go 300 yards to the shop today, and I just don't want to. I don't know how else to describe it.
I used to have trouble just getting downstairs to Raj. That's literally below me.
Yeah, like 300 yards now just feels like it might as well be another country. I almost shot the respawners there. I'll cover while you re-arm. I have 1 magazine, but I'll try.
Right, I got you.
Thank you. All done. 50 pal, probably not the wisest choice, but...
Damn it. I tried to make a dash for the Dushka. It's unoccupied just outside the point. Right at the back door.
Might give it a go if I can make it through this room.
There might be someone on it now.
Don't even see it.
It's blown up.
That'd be why.
Never mind them.
God damn, I love this thing.
It is pretty awesome, isn't it?
It's so stupid.
Oh, I've done better than I thought. 30 to 5.
Nice. That's a good score. What am I on so far?
You are 41 to 1.
Not bad for the 50 cal.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure what he was doing.
Swine.
I was looking at him going, is that gun just stuck in the floor at a weird angle? That's a pretty good hiding trick.
He was aiming at shite upstairs.
Silly suicider.
You're on a murder spree here, mate.
I know, this thing's great.
Also, that chopper stuck around for fucking ages.
Yeah, it has made this defensive piece of piss. They're going to make it around to this door, aren't they?
That answers that question.
Here comes another one, another two. Come on, idiots. Right into the 50 cal.
Losing? From where? Not upstairs, apparently.
Just a sec, reloading.
Might be on the back.
Yeah, maybe.
To your left. Left again, I think. Yeah. Nice. Very nice shot.
Yeah, these long guns are really easy to aim off the hip.
Oh, downstairs, apparently.
All sorted.
Almost. So that's it?
Oh shit.
No, apparently not. That was so. You ended on 54 to 1.
Pretty bloody good. Bet my average goes down though. Fancy one more map?
Yeah, go for it.
I've got some washing to do and I need to go to the shops before they close, so I can't play all day.
Yeah, no worries. Nozomi's back outside with her sister again now.
As Freya sort of, like, I don't know, relaxed around her.
Yeah, she looks after herself pretty much now, so all Freya really needs to do is sit in the room with her.
The last time I was there, Freya was terrified of her.
Yeah. She's a toddler now, so she does her own thing. It was just while she was really small, Freya was worried about hurting her.
Yeah. I was worried about that at first as well, when like I had to take the cable off of her.
Yeah.
I was worried about like hurting her fingers or something because she was so small.
She's strong. She's very strong now. Freya's getting tall as well. She's almost 5'7".
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely got that from you then.
Definitely from my side of the family. My grandma was 6'3". Big, burly Scots. Well, not burly, but a big, strong Scots woman.
Bell says, Bob, look up Anton Hand on YouTube if you want info about H3VR.
Alright.
I've seen a couple of his videos, they're pretty good.
All right, let's move.
That's handy. But
Stick together.
Honestly, if I had VR, I'd mostly just use it for playing Elite, maybe racing
Same.
games.
Same, I do want to play Elite.
That's the thing about Elite as well, is you don't really even need that good of a VR setup, you just need the headset of a moderate quality. Pretty much any's good enough.
I'm actually tempted to just pick up Elite on the PlayStation 4, play that version of it.
I think your account, I think you can bind your accounts together as well.
Probably. Open the door, baby girl! Nozomi, you know how to open doors? She just stood at the door crying. Come on in, baby girl. Nozomi!
I'm on an RPG at the top of those stairs, Strike, so I'll hold back for a second.
Zomzoms!
There we go.
You know how to open doors. You don't need to cry. Just knock and say, Dad, Dad, where are you? Nozomi, where are you? Bebe, where are you? Come here, darling. Come here, Anak. Anak, Anak. Do 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 do. Anak, Anak. Do 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 do. Anak, Anak. Do 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 do. Anak, Anak. Guapa. Guapa.
Those guys are dead.
Guapa Anak. Guapa Anak.
Yeah, send more. I still have a grenade.
Send more, send 1,000, I don't care.
I'm just waiting for some to minge up together so I can grenade a whole group.
Now I have a machine gun.
Oh, season 2 of Paradise Falls PD came out.
No idea what that is.
It's like I wanna say like Family Guy style cartoon, but with like loads of really off-color jokes. There's fucking Harvey Weinstein trying to rape a plant in season 2. You'll probably find it really funny. They'll land a lot more of the jokes in season 2. Like in season 1, it kind of.
Where's smoke coming from? Jesus Christ! It's like every time it seems to be clearing, more turns up.
Yeah, there was rather a lot of it. Nice shot. Season 3 of Castlevania's out as well.
Haven't seen any of that either. I don't really watch much of anything these days. Unless Bunny wants to watch it, then I don't bother.
Did I do the thing I was peeing and don't know if you did? Hope you enjoyed your pee.
Pow, right in the pooper. Better than pee right in the pooper, unless you're into that kind of thing. Hey look, baby girl, bananas! Bananas!
I do know a lot of furries. There's got to be at least one of them that's
bananas. You like bananas, don't you, baby girl?
Oh yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, bananas.
I was I can't remember what exactly the thing I was reading was about. But they mentioned that in World War II there was a shortage of tomatoes, and the Philippines invented banana ketchup as a replacement.
Oh yeah. I know about that. It's quite popular over there.
Sounds awesome. I want to try it.
Whoa. It's pretty swish.
I'm not sure if that guy was naturally nasally or putting on a voice. Either way, I couldn't
I have
stand
no
it.
idea. I think he said there's someone in there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's
it's
a bunch
midnight.
of them. There's a bunch of them in there. The point is on fire though. Thanks for the save.
Kitty cat? You like
Oh
kitty
shit!
cats, don't you, baby
That is
girl?
all of them. That is all of them. Fuck.
All the minge.
Just a massive horde of them in the street. There's more on that left side by the big pile of rubbish. And I'm dead.
I don't see shit.
Shot just came out of nowhere.
Silly suicider.
Yeah, I like getting in there with a machine gun. Or the 50 cal.
That is indeed a lot of minge.
Yeah, they were the ones that were by the rubbish pile. I wonder if I got any replies on the legal advice Reddit. Asked them about my mum's problem.
Hmm. These guys are still all minging about at Bravo. Finally moving.
I did not get any replies.
That sucks.
Unfortunately, it's also looking like it's legal for them to withhold the money. Half a month's pay withheld until you leave. Just so their payment software lines up.
That's horse shit.
Are they so inept that they don't have an option in their payment software to just like overpay someone for a month or something like that? Well, I say overpay, like pay them what they're owed.
Yeah.
They offered fucking loans to be repaid over 6 months.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
I mean, it's interest free, but I still think that's really scummy.
It's interest free for your wages.
Yeah.
And then you have to pay them back.
Yeah.
Just so they can give it to you again later.
Oh. I mean, there's like no receipt for that money that's gone either. Like, you can't. You know, like, what if you forget about it when, like, 6 years later when you leave the company and you don't get it? It's like I just think it's scummy from top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
My mum's had enough of them. She's thinking of leaving. There was a cafe she was going to work at, but it was like the kitchen wasn't up to par, so she turned them down originally. But she's thinking about going back to them.
Yeah.
Can't really blame her. Her co-workers at the nursing home are absolute cunts. Every last one of them. Ooh, an Alpha AK. And bullets.
And I'm dead again.
God damn
all
it.
that firing, and they all decided to shoot me.
I'll try and blow Delta fast then, so you get a respawn.
Hmm. Someone just called in an autocannon, I don't know where.
Fuck, I best just get in the building.
How is he getting them to arrive so damn fast? That one that killed me came in almost instantly.
Yeah.
You know, on the previous round.
Shit. Thought that might happen.
Yeah. Unfortunate, but well.
It's kind of hoping the guys coming up the road be able to see that area and keep me safe, but apparently not.
Baby. Who's a baby? It's you. Who's a baby? It's you.
Really hope we get the new record of Lodos War game as well.
Hmm.
Can't remember if I have.
Oh no, Nozomi, what have you done? She's made the game windowed.
Alt enter.
How the hell did she hit Alt Enter? Oh, god damn it, now it's not borderless windowed. She somehow managed to change the resolution as well as the window.
Hell? I didn't even know there was a shortcut for anything like that.
There we go, got it back now. Oh, baby.
Might go with the F keys, maybe.
Maybe. She just mashed the keyboard with her arms, so could be any number of things.
Sniper Morsin up here if you need it.
Nah, I'll just do with what I have. And just grab the first weapon I see that has ammo. Which is a toss.
Better worse choices.
Hey, baby, what you doing?
Someone's...
She's like, I'm being a baby. What does it look like I'm doing? And I'm like, it looks like you're being a baby. And she's like, I am being a baby. I'm going to press this button and see what it does. Oh, look, it means I win. Because everybody, you're a bitch.
Just check the emails, it doesn't look like we'll be getting record of load as well. I've sent him 2 separate emails and he's responded to neither.
It is also the weekend.
I sent them before the weekend. But yeah, you're right.
I mean, if we were going to get a reply, it wouldn't be today anyway.
I mean, it's February 21st when I sent it, so he's had plenty of time by
like
now.
2 weeks.
Yeah. And I sent the other one before, like a week before that, so yeah, he's waiting on
God damn it, where the fuck did he come from? I looked to my right, nothing there, ran a little bit, and then he shot me in from where I just looked. Any invisible enemies? Doesn't look like my good luck charm is working today. Oh, baby, left.
Thank you. Hit them 4, yes please. I'll have my ammo back.
What are you doing?
Oh, nice.
Let go, please, let go, let go. I need to use my hands now, baby girl. As it happened, she was trying to get me to put my hand on the mouse anyway, but still.
I love that we can't loot M16 magazines with an M4.
I know, it's stupid, isn't it?
It really is. I can't loot QBZ magazines with an M4 either, but I could loot the M...
I can loot M16 mags with an M4.
I just realised why. I'm an idiot.
Because you have 3 already.
Yeah. I hadn't reloaded and thrown one away.
Still, it wouldn't be the first time the game has decided that you can loot something random but can't loot something appropriate.
Yeah, it's very bizarre about...
that you'd be thrown off by it.
Careful about this corner, I just got twatted.
Not smoke. What is people's obsession with smoke?
I know. I think it's the AI throwing it, but...
No, it was a friendly. I heard him shout, throwing smoke.
It seems to have a little effect in hardcore, but not much.
I mean, if you were playing multiplayer, you know, PvP, I could understand then.
Yeah, you'd want to throw smoke everywhere then.
But with AI that hunts by sound, not so much.
Oh, fuck off. I got shot from the right, but I was behind those giant boxes that are impenetrable.
Yeah, that was horse shit. Hey, baby.
Really should play some more Demon Ex Machina today as well.
Yeah, I'm not having a good round either. I'm 16-4. You're at least 61-4.
Jesus. A lot of those will be double kills, I think, so I was using a scavenged weapon for a couple of points.
Why is it called in the chopper now?
No idea.
Alright, whatever. Not the worst place to do it, but still more useful at the final point.
We've still got the gunship, I think.
I suppose it'll cover us up to the final point.
Glorious empty guns. Empty guns everywhere.
Baby. There'll be a full resupply on the next point.
True that.
Speaking of, where was the full resupply earlier in the round?
I never found one.
Neither did I. Which means we're getting one on this map.
It's possible we just walked past it, because nobody's communicating, so...
Jesus Christ, that thing is on an absolute slaughters massacre.
God damn.
Baby.
The radio operator on the helicopter just says, "Damn, we're killing a lot of people, aren't we?" Instead of the kill confirm message.
Ish. Resupplied. Oh wait, I didn't realise I surprised.
I need a resupply.
Words. I didn't realise I'd brought a Mosin with me this time.
Demon Ex Machina, I have it on Switch. Oh, you've got it, Bill? Yeah, yeah, it's an excellent game. Where should we hold?
I'm going in my usual room.
Okay, I'll come join you.
Nozomi, will you please stop pulling this cable?
I'm just going to close that door on the right.
Let go of the
Oh shit,
cable!
grenade!
That was a lot of dudes.
Let me know if you need me to step out while you reload.
There's one coming for that back door. Several of them in the window. Right, reloaded now. Oh, baby. Oh, good, you've let go of the cable now. Silly baby. Silly baby. Who's a baby? It's you, isn't it? You baby. You know what? I'm gonna put an incendiary over there. That did not go where I wanted it.
I was hoping you could see the window still.
Yeah, I've obscured my own vision as well. Those rockets landed really close, didn't they?
They did. You know, it's guns landing just on the other side of this wall.
Yep. There were some out there. Who's a baby?
They're just smokes us. They're going to come in.
Who's a baby? Who's a baby? Who's a baby? I don't see smoke.
I saw smoke
Oh,
around.
the far window.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I can't see that. What are you saying, baby girl? Alright, yeah, Transformers. Mm-hmm. Transformers, yeah. Do you want it? Baby girl? Nozomi! 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 Baby girl!
She's lost interest.
Yeah, she was just trying to get it. I put her down and then she wandered off. There you go, you can have that for now. Yes, she heard her mum's voice though, to be fair. Oh, god damn it, I missed him.
Is he still there?
No, he just ran straight past. That's why I missed him, he was running past.
I really should be standing here with a rocket launcher out.
God damn, how did I miss him? Not right now, thank you. I'll put it back a little bit.
I don't have Switch Online, Bell, so buy it on whatever platform you want. Like, don't buy it to play with me because I can't play Switch multiplayer. I just love the amount of customization in Daemon X Machina. Being able to build your mech up front mission style.
Yeah, I've always loved that sort of thing.
It's not as complicated as Front Mission 3. You've only got the head, left and right arm, torso, legs, and processor.
Still.
I mean, to be fair, you only had like 1 or 2 more parts in Front Mission 3, didn't you? You had the backpack and... just the backpack.
Yeah. You could, and the weapons, I suppose.
Yeah, you get more
weapons.
You get more weapon slots in Daemon X Machina than you did in Front Mission. You get the left and right hand, shoulder, and 2 reserves on pylons on your back.
Cool.
And then you get an ability as well, which can either be like extra booster or a healing item or whatever, a mind dispenser.
I'm gonna have to pick that up.
Then you can
cyborg. Go get them dogs.
Yeah. Right, thank you for watching. That's the end of the stream for today.